So, watching through YouTube, I've seen other people do videos on their Part 15 radio station. Um, Part 15 is a low powered for broadcasting. It's more of a hobby sort of thing, I'd say, which basically allows you to transmit with the right equipment, possibly up to 2 miles. Now, that's on using a AM transmitter. Obviously, you can get an FM transmitter and get good coverage out of it, but then obviously you fall out the part 15 regulations, so it's kind of down to yourself really. But I'm just going to give you a quick overview of my radio station. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I'm just going to show you what equipment I'm using, and how it's kind of set up, so just to give you a better idea. So what I have here, I just have a Dell laptop. This is basically just a little terminal at the moment. It's not doing much. See, I'm moving state maybe in a couple of months, so I've set this up quickly while I'm here just to keep my hobby going. And so I have this laptop here. It's a Dell laptop. It's nice in the sense that it's got a twist screen on it, and then it's a touch screen as well. It's a Core 2 Duo. And it's a Goodwill find. It was for $50 laptop. It's got 3 gig of RAM, and at the moment it didn't come with Windows. It had Linux on there, but I've installed Windows on there just for ease of use at the moment. So that's what I've got there. And sort of like software wise, I'll go into that in a minute. And people are going to sit there and go, oh, you're running Winamp, but we'll get to that in a minute. So moving up the chain, so it comes out of the laptop, goes into a small little mixer. It's cheap. It's a mix pad, mixing. I wouldn't say it's a mixing desk because obviously they're bigger, but it's a small little mixer. For this, it's ideal because it's cheap, does the bare minimum for what you need to do, and then I just have it coming in at the channel 3 and 4 into here. So for this section, this is used for a mic if you wish to connect one, but I don't do it like that. I don't speak on the radio station. It's kind of automated and such. And then I have the output going out from the back of the mixer, and then it works its way down the chain. Now, I'm not using this at the moment. This mini com I will use later on at another stage for the FM side possibly, but I have to work out when I get to where I'm going later on. Figure it out from there. But at the moment the mixer then goes into this compressor. Ideally you're going to need a compressor to help with the sound. What it will do is you can compress it, limit it so that you don't put too much sound. You can put so much sound in and it stays at a certain level going out, and it just helps with the overall station. Now these you can pick up on eBay for maybe $50, I'd say. Maybe a little bit cheaper, depends on the model. This one's a MDX 1600. I do have the Composer, which is the 2600. What I'm probably going to do in this instance is, when I move, I'll put this as always be the AM one for the AM transmitter, and this one here will be for possibly FM, I don't know yet, but definitely for the stream via Shoutcast. So not in use at the moment, but will be. So going from here, this limiter goes into this Invonix 222. Now this isn't you don't have to have it, but it helps. It's like it just helps you give that big AM sound. Now these are generally like I think they're $600 to $800. Again, it's just timing, I guess. It's an eBay find, and it cost me $300. So this helps pre-emphasis. It pushes. So the transmitter I have is AM Rangemaster. I'll probably cut that in with another video later on, but if that's outside, there's no point me taking a video of it now because it's too dark. But this goes into a Rangemaster, which can, I think, modulate up to about 130%. So this will help with modulator pre-emphasis and make it louder, and really get that loud AM sound. If you have the cash to do it, yeah, go for it. But it's not You don't have to have it. It's just if you want that nice loud sound. And then obviously a power conditioner, but you can check loads of videos about power conditioners. It's just obviously get a sort of like a nice clean voltage through to your equipment. So it's recommended. Most of the people who have these have like music producers and big studios, just to keep the equipment safe and what have you. But you'll find a video explaining a little bit better about that than I will. So moving back, we're going back onto the laptop now with the software that I'm running. Now at the moment, for just ease of use, to get the stream, so I pull it out the stream, which comes from another machine. It comes from a virtual machine. So obviously this is streamed from Winamp into the mixer, into the compressor, and then into the Invonix 222. Now when what I do for automation, because I just throw tracks on there, it has small radio IDs going through just to let you know the station's name. But I have this virtualized at the moment on a machine in the garage, and it's running Linux and So I'm going to get a lot of stick for it, but I'm using Windows XP. It's not directly connected to the internet. It's on the local LAN, not connected to the internet, and it's just basically playing all the music. Just with license keys and stuff like that, and processor power. I have a few VMs that run, so I don't want to just dedicate a lot of power to running a program and operating system for no reason when I don't have to. So maybe later on I'll go for it, but it's not connected to the internet. Everyone's like, oh, Windows XP is however old, but I don't care. It runs, it works, it does what I need it to do. I'm not going to change it at the moment. So this is the RadioDJ automation software. So this will allow you to have automation on your radio station. Basically, it's pretty simple. It's not like it. The only downside is if you need to have a database connected to it. So you need to know MySQL or MariaDB to install it at least. And there's plenty of videos and tutorials online. I could possibly do one which covers something, because I don't like the way I work in IT, and I don't like the way they set it up, that you need root for this. And however, some people have set it up and use root, and while it's just running the radio station and nothing much, it just, for me, security wise, I don't like it. I don't like doing it, but I'll probably do a video on it just to show you how to set it up. But yeah, this is me going into the virtual machine from a Windows 7 machine into the Windows XP machine. And what I do like about it, that I can use the touchscreen, and then I can set up all my the way I set up the station. It's just pretty cool. And that's pretty much it at the moment. What I'll probably do is to do another video and just kind of go through a little bit more in detail about the transmitter, a little bit more how RadioDJ is set up. But yeah, there you go.